Hi, my name is Sharon Clambit, and I've been teaching online for quite a while at Inter-American University of Puerto Rico's Ponce campus. What I've been doing is preparing a few videos on how to use Collaborate Ultra, one of the video conferencing tools that might be available to some of you. And today what I'd like to do is show you how you can use this tool not only to communicate with your students in a typical video conference, but you can also use it to prepare materials. So we're going to look today how to make instructional videos for your students using Collaborate. So let's get started. I have already gone into my Collaborate session and I've already uploaded the content. If you don't remember how to upload content or you don't know how to, there's another video on sharing content, but it's very easy. You just go down to a little button here on the bottom here, which share content, and upload your PowerPoint or your PDF files and image files and so on. So take a look at that if you really don't know how to do that yet. So I've already got my presentation up here, and you do want to have everything set up before you start. Get it ready to go. You want to turn on your video and you want to turn on your audio. Now I'm not going to do that here because my video and my audio is already occupied with the program that's recording this screen capture. But you do need to have that all up and ready to go before you start. Now when you're ready, you go up to the upper left-hand corner and you press Start Recording. Okay. You start recording and you'll get the indication that you are recording, and then you just start giving your presentation like you normally would. And I have here a little presentation I gave on effective communication with online students, and I can just go through the presentation about, why do faculty communicate with students? Why do students communicate with faculty? Why is it important to communicate effectively? And why the communication needs to be timely, meaningful, and actionable, and blah, blah, blah. And I finish my presentation and I stop. And you're done. You did it. That's all you have to do. Now, how do you share this with your students? So let me just go ahead and stop the recording here. Now, I'm going to leave this session. Leave the session because we're not recording anymore. We're done. And I'll close that and get back here into my Collaborate session. Now, let me just go back into the original because it looks like it logged me out. So let me go back into my encuentros virtuales, is how we call them. I'm going to go back into Collaborate. Now this is a session where you created, this is the page where you created your session, and this is what I called it, but I don't want that. I want to see the recording. So if you go up to the upper left hand corner here, you see I have an option to see recordings. And now I will have a list of all the recordings. Now let me just make a little pause here. They do not show up right away. In fact, this is a recording that I did yesterday, and it takes sometimes 24 hours for the recording to show up. It depends, I think, on how much load there is on the system, but it does not necessarily show up right away. So if you want to prepare something for tomorrow, you need to do it early in the morning, or, just know that it doesn't show up right away. But when it does, it'll be here. You can see when it was recorded, you can see what time it was recorded, and you can see how long it recorded. Now, how do you share this with your students? Well, you can tell them to go into the Collaborate program and do exactly what we just did. Go up into the menu and look for recordings. Or you can go to this three little dots here, and you have several options. You can download it to an MP4 file. So if you wanted to maybe edit it a little and use some sort of editing software, you could deal with it there, but you can download it. Or you can copy the link to it. And just like you would share a guest link in when you create a session, you can share this link with your students and they can go in and see the recording. Okay, so that's how easy it is. You just set up your session, upload your presentation, or if you just want to talk, you can also just do a video of you talking to your students, and make sure that everything's all set up. Record. When you're done, stop the recording, exit, and then go in here into the menu to view the list of recordings that you have. And then you can share it with your students with a link, or download it and share the file with them in another way. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Good luck. Have fun.